And so at that time, in our knowledge, there was this primordial spirit, a god, a deity, and its name is Ea. Now we hand it down with the male personification and say that it's a he. But again, since I had daughters, like they're like, why has it got to be a he? So it's an it. It really is an it. It's beyond gender, and this is Ea. And then in the time of that time, more than 5 billion years ago that we know now, Ea became lonely, and Ea began to spin. And in order to create something else, so Ea wasn't lonely anymore, during this spinning, he caused this explosion of unimaginable proportions, intergalactic explosion. And in order to create during this explosion, which I take to be the Big Bang, his power flowed from him, and his power was in his blood, and his blood is blue, was blue, is blue, and his blood is water. Mm. And this is how we know that water is older than the sun, which I just read something in some scientific journal recently that scientists are confirming and discovering that water is in fact older than the sun.
Wow.
And we're just like, yeah, no shit, man. Like, we've been knowing this. and so when Ea did this, it's not just he became shriveled and brittle because he sacrificed his own blood for the creation of the universe, the unknown expanse, right, of the universe, the ever expanding, infinitely expanding universe. He became the rock, and not just the rock on earth that we heat up for the sweat lodge, for the inipi. And then we reunite Ea with his blood, right, when we're pouring the water on the rocks. And that steam that you feel, that's called, grandfather's breath, or the breath of creation. And so is the Milky Way, the stars all together, that mist together. That was a hard sweat, bro. I just want to tell you that.
Yeah, we were right. We were right next to each other.
The whole team was in there, and we were front to back, side to side. You couldn't move. Yeah. And I was having a hard time. Like, I was like, man, I want to get out. I got to take a break. I got to get. And then I was thinking, I'm the only Lakota in here, man. I can't do that. There ain't no way I can do that. My whole nation's riding on me over here. And Aubrey looked, you nudge me, and you're like, the warrior's heart beats as one.